Hello everyone, I'm back with the Bitcoin price analysis. We did a live video for the breakout. Let's see how we are doing after the breakout. So this is the chart. I've not updated it since then. I think as if you remember, we looked at this 200-day exponential moving average. So the good thing is we are still above that. It tested the line here on the next day after breakout, that is on the Saturday, but I think we are sustaining strong. So these two candles are looking very nice. For today, we have not made a new high, which is it's consolidating. It's not really continuing the bullish chart. Let me move these things out. I guess this is not anymore relevant. So if you remember, I was looking for a breakout level 85 to 8600 range, and now we are below 9200, and that's what I see as the next resistance. So it's still the same. I would move my support levels to the breakout point, which will be somewhere, let's say around here. Let's see, I think for time being we will just keep it around 8600. Or to be frank, I think we can use I think we are already using 200-day exponential moving average. So yeah, so let me put this 8600, and of course the other support will be, it's the same 7800 support, or in fact I would use now the previous high as another support level. So I think we have some decent support in this area. So the good thing is there are quite a few support areas. We have a 200-day exponential moving average, we have the breakout point, and then we have the previous high. So of course if there is a lot of volume, it can break through all these, but I think we are looking very strong. So this is a good sign. On the downside, so I will update these and update on the Facebook post. I will make sure that all these resistance and support levels are updated. What can we expect on the upside? So I think on the upside it's still 9200, and we need to look for next double top. I think that is 11,700. This is where is the biggest resistance, and this is what I'm looking at, 11,750. So I think overall the chart is very positive. Let's look at a little closely on a 4-hour chart. It is going very nicely up, so it's not at all troubling. If we go even further down, very strong consolidation. So it's actually looking beautiful in terms of a lot of volumes getting absorbed. If people are selling in the strength, it's not going anywhere down. So I think we will keep going here. This looks like a very strong move, which we expected, right? Means again, I would like to repeat, this breakout is actually one of the most critical one. This can be the biggest breakout of 2018, and I've emphasized a few times, technical analysis can always fool you, so don't go really like euphoric about it. There are a lot of chances that it can be a bull trap, it can still come back. So we keep talking about how do you manage risk, and we have been discussing some of these items in the group. We will not, of course, our position has always been to hold Bitcoin for long term, but in terms of trading, don't consider this breakout to be a confirmation that you can go all in and risk all your money on this, because we have had a lot of false breakouts in the history of Bitcoin. It's a very volatile asset class, so we have to be careful. Let's look at the market capitalization and what are the alts doing. So as I think we talked about a little bit previously, so when the bull starts, you see that Bitcoin dominance starts dipping. So the biggest gains which you saw in alts against Bitcoin were in this region. That was in 2017. Bitcoin kept on losing dominance. I'm not too worried about that, because 2017 was a time when there were a lot of new ICOs. So when you're creating new coins, it's obvious that Bitcoin dominance as compared to the total market capitalization will drop. But I think another critical thing which happened was Ethereum and Ripple. All these got a lot of attention. They went very high. After that, I think we have seen some stability, and Bitcoin has gone up towards the end of 2017 when we had a huge run up in Bitcoin, and then the correction happened and this market dominance went down. So now we are seeing that alts are getting a comeback, and Bitcoin is again going down in the percentage of market capitalization. So this is not bad. I think some people are projecting it as a death of Bitcoin, and they are unnecessarily means making it sensational. Let me tell you, this is a normal process. The market is maturing, lot more coins are coming in, and of course Bitcoin is not going to be the only currency. So if you look at this, there are 1584 which coin market cap is tracking. So you're looking at 1584 coins now, which was a few, like maybe a couple of hundred last year. So if somebody is just comparing those initial 200 coins, I'm sure Bitcoin is still maintaining its dominance. But when you keep adding new coins, then the total market cap across the market will keep going up. It's not shrinking, and Bitcoin doesn't have to match that. So this is a very, very fake parameter. So don't worry about it too much. So I think overall everything looks green. So we are seeing, one thing I would like to highlight is Bitcoin private. So this is something which I had talked about in our Facebook group. I think some of the friends who were in the previous group of ours, not in the latest crypto trading group, they know that I invested in Bitcoin private through G Classic. It's getting a lot of work is happening in Bitcoin private. So it is still not available to trade in most of the exchanges. I don't trade in any of these exchanges, so I'm still not suggesting anybody to buy it unless you are willing to open accounts here. I'm not familiar with these exchanges, so if somebody can comment and they have experience, let us know. But overall, I'm very positive about Bitcoin private. It is I still hold it as a fork from G Classic. I did buy G Classic at very low rates, so it was a loss of, like, if I could have exited G Classic, I would have made much more money. But I believe that Bitcoin private will go up later on. So coming back to our Bitcoin price analysis, so nothing much to see here other than a very strong move, no follow through selling, and a lot of support. So I think we are good in near term, and this is going to help our overall altcoins. And as you are seeing that rest of the market is going very fast, and it's becoming safer to again invest in altcoins. I would still watch out for 9200 area, which is the previous top. I would also watch out for another area, which is when we are getting closer to this 200-day moving average, the simple moving average. But I think still it is at least another $1,000 away. So it looks pretty safe. We'll keep watch on news, what is happening, any major dump which takes it down. But I will not be too worried unless we go back down below 8,500. That is my absolute panic point. After 8,500, it can be a failure of this breakout, and it can be seen as a bull trap. But at this moment, we are looking strong, and it's pretty much in the bull run. In April, as we have seen, we have really done very well ever since the start of April after consolidating in this zone. And we have been recommending to buy all this while to accumulate as much as the Bitcoin as you can. Try not to buy too much at this moment. If you missed out till now, join our group. Start small, and we can help you grow your Bitcoin by trading altcoins. And as we see more and more opportunities, maybe there will be a dip before it goes back up again. You can keep accumulating. Use dollar cost averaging. That's the best way of accumulating Bitcoin, and always focus on how you can grow your holdings by trading rather than worrying about which project is going to be successful. It's almost impossible to say. So we are going to do another video on portfolio. So this was just a quick highlight on what we think. We are definitely planning to do another video for portfolio management. How do you plan out your cryptocurrency investments? So we will talk more about it in that. So thanks for joining. Please subscribe to our channel. You will get notifications for any interesting videos, as well as we are planning to do some live shows so that we can have some interactive discussions. So watch out for that. If you subscribe to the channel, you will be able to join live immediately. So thanks for joining, and talk to you next time.